Hey, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to hit a kick serve. Please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Even share this video with a friend, as those are the best ways to support this channel. All right, the kick serve. Man, there are a lot of videos out there, a lot of information. People are searching for how to hit a kick serve. You see the pros do this a lot on second serves. A kick serve isn't just a topspin serve, but it is a serve if you're right-handed, like I am, that the ball has topspin, but when it hits the ground, it actually kicks a little bit to the right. It's really beneficial if you're right-handed and you can kick the ball out wide to a lefty, get that ball out to their backhand. Most of us can hit a slice serve where the ball curves out wide on the do side. It's nice to be able to do that on the ad side as well. So let me hit a couple kick serves here. My goal is to get the ball to land near the single sideline, but kind of up from the side tee where the service line and the singles line hit. So let's see me hit a couple here, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. Oh, I can do better than that. I'm trying to get it out wide. I want to make sure they can't run around this. Almost. That thing had a lot of kick to it. Ooh, close. That ball really had some kick. I'm a big fan of not editing these misses out, because I think a lot of coaches, right, they make videos and they don't show you the mistakes of us actually trying this, right? I like doing things in one shot. I push record and I just start talking. There we go, that's better. Trying to get that thing out wide. Close. All right, this thing's gonna hit the sideline. Oh, that was close. I think it was just wide, but that's really the serve I want to show you how to hit. So first, the grip. Make sure you've got a continental grip. Even if you want to move the heel pad a little bit farther, closer to an Eastern backhand, that might help you get even more on edge and be able to spin the ball. But if you're using like a forehand grip, you're never going to be able to hit a kick serve. So get that good continental grip. It's like the grip you would use on a backhand for a two-hander. Even move your heel pad, the heel of your hand, over a little bit even more to the Eastern backhand. You can really carve this ball. So let's talk about the toss. So you don't want to toss for a kick serve to the right of you if you're right-handed. That's a great place to put the ball for a slice serve. You look at Arthur Ashe hit a slice serve from 40 years ago. It's amazing how far out to the right he would hit. And then you just get this beautiful curve on the ball. That isn't the direction we're trying to make this ball curve. We're actually trying to make the ball curve to the right if we're right-handed. And obviously if you're a lefty, everything is going to be opposite here. So I need to use a different toss. And there are a couple things I like to do differently on my kick serve toss than when I'm hitting a flat serve or when I'm hitting a slice serve. And the first thing is going to be the placement. You're going to have to get the toss more above you. And really, I shouldn't say above you. I should say more in line with you, because I noticed that I can hit a faster and even more effective kick serve if not only if the toss is more above me, but it's also more into the court. So I'm really going into the court. It helps my serve, rather than being this slow arc, it drives it a little more, and then it can kind of kick. So don't just toss more above you, but also toss into the court. The second thing I like to do is I like to toss the ball a little higher than I normally do, and then let the ball drop to lower than my highest reach. Let me say that again. I have a pretty low toss. Let me hit a flat serve here. Watch how I hit the ball very near the peak on my flat serve. So I hit the ball very near the peak on a flat serve. Very Roscoe Tanner-like, right? So from 40 or 50 years ago. But what I want, and really, Nick Kyrgios has a very low toss. But I like to toss a little higher on my kick serve. And the reason, it's easier to hit topspin on a falling ball than it is a ball that's peaking. So I actually like to hit a ball that's dropping to hit my kick serve. So it helps me to toss a little higher, and then that ball is dropping, and then I'm rolling up the back as I hit. Not only do you want that toss to be above you or even into the court a little bit, but you want to cut, and this is a key point here, is you want to let the ball drop. You don't want to be reaching as high as you can on a kick serve. You want to be hitting on the inside of your hand, letting the ball drop lower than normal, And then after contact, rolling up the back, and then after contact is your highest reach. Remember, topspin, just like on a ground stroke, topspin is a low to high movement. You've got to be going from below contact to above contact. If you're reaching as high as you possibly can, how can you be going up at that moment? You can't, because that's your highest reach. So the key to doing a kick serve, one of the keys, is that you're still going up as you contact. So that means you have to let the ball drop lower than normal, and then after you hit the ball is your highest reach. So don't just toss the ball above you, let the ball drop lower than you normally do so that you have a chance of rolling up the back of the ball. Okay, next idea, where the body is facing. This is so important. I get people sending me videos on Instagram and to my email, ryan@2minutetennis.net. You can email me a video of you hitting a serve if you'd like. I see players make a big mistake where they face forward when they're serving. And you don't even want to do this really on a flat serve. Even on a flat serve, you want to keep the body pretty sideways. You definitely don't want to be facing forward trying to hit a kick serve. A kick serve as a righty is a movement from left to right. The swing is, don't think of the swing as back fence to front fence, right? So behind you to in front of you, or I'll say the camera and then away from the camera. The swing is very much from the left to the right. And you have to think of the swing as like a rainbow, and you don't hit at the very top of the rainbow, you hit on the upward part of the rainbow, right? That's why we're contacting to the inside of our hand. So we're rolling up the back of the ball, and then after contact we peak and then it comes down. But the swing is very much left to right. Again, if you're a lefty, you're gonna be reversing everything here. The only way you're gonna be able to swing from left to right and truly spin this ball with the type of kick that's gonna make it kick to the right, the only way that's possible is to keep your chest to the side. And I shouldn't say the only way it's possible. The only way that's gonna be reliable and you're gonna be able to duplicate it over and over and over again is to keep your chest to the side. So here's a nice little drill you can do to practice this, is just hit some serves and keep your chest to the side. So my goal is when I'm finished, well, there's a nice kick. You can see my chest is staying to the side. I'll demonstrate a few more. Hit some kicks, hit some kick serves. There's a good one, that thing kicked, but look at my chest. If my body opens up, my arm is gonna swing forward. That's not gonna put the brushing effect on the ball that I want. There's a wonderful video, I'm not gonna include it because I don't have their permission, but there's a wonderful video. If you can find a Federer side view hitting a kick serve, there's a well-known video on YouTube, but I don't have permission, so I can't include it. From the side, it's amazing how after he hits the ball on the kick serve, his racket comes back away from the net. He doesn't hit the ball and then keep tracking out. That's on a flat serve. But on a kick serve, because he's more sideways, and there's an obvious difference between the body position on a flat serve and the body position on a kick serve, where on the kick serve, they're more side on. It's amazing how after Federer hits the kick serve, especially on the ad side, he hits and then his racket actually comes away from the net. He's not swinging toward the target. You don't necessarily want to swing toward your target. You want to swing in the direction you want the ball to spin. Let the strings take care of that. Let the strings take care of where the ball goes by pointing your strings that way, but brushing up. Remember, we let the ball drop so we can roll up the back, and then the swing is very much along your own baseline. Again, if you're on the ad side as a righty. So I'm going to hit some kick serves here. I've got the grip. I've moved. Personally, I like to move my heel pad a little bit more on top of the racket. I'm going to keep my toss more above me. I'm gonna keep my chest up, and I'm not gonna collapse. I gotta go up, right? The more I swing up, the more that ball's gonna spin down. And if I keep my chest to the side and I swing to the right, it's gonna put that slightly cockeyed topspin on it that when it hits the ground, it's actually gonna kick to the right. And let's see if we can do that right here, one take, right in front of the camera. Gotta keep my chest up to the right more. This time, I'm gonna promise myself, I am not gonna face forward. Just gonna face off to the right. That's what it's gonna feel like to me. I gotta figure this one out. I'm not even gonna let this go. See, this is the process, right? This is the process that even we go through in learning how to hit a really great kick. Oh, that's a great one. That ball landed on the line. It was all because I kept my chest to the side. That's the key to this. If you're gonna hit down the tee, you don't wanna kick. You wanna hit topspin, so your body's gonna face a little more forward as you're doing this. And that's gonna bring the ball down, but have it go straight so that it doesn't kick over to the opponent. But when you're going out wide, right, you want that kick. Now that was a good one. That thing kicked off to the right. All right, let me hit a couple on the deuce side. My goal is to hit it down the tee, and then when it hits the tee, that it kicks slightly to the right. That'll go away from the opponent. Let's see how well I can do this. Didn't get it there. Got to swing up to the right. Not bad. Ooh, this ball's a dead ball. That's a dead ball. I need all the help I can get. I don't need to be using a dead ball. This is a good one. Here we go. That thing kicked to the right, but it was wide. That thing jumped up on the backhand. The goal here is I toss above me slightly in the court. I'm trying to let the ball drop, swing up to the right, keeping my chest to the right, so that the ball has a cockeyed spin, it hits and jumps to the right. There we go. That one finally hit the ground and then jumped to the right. It's not easy, and I like kind of showing you the process. I don't have a world-class kick serve. Otherwise, I'd be on TV right now. Well, not this TV, like actual TV where I'm playing tennis for a living. I'm working on my kick serve as well. But if I know that if I get my heel pad over a little more than normal to help me really lead with the edge and spin the ball, if I get the toss above me, let it drop a little bit so I can swing up, keep my chest to the side and swing up to the right as I'm hitting. And of course, you're eventually gonna have to face forward, but I gotta feel like I'm more sideways than normal. That's when you can start to get the ball to kick off to the right. It's not easy, as I just showed you, but I'm actually glad that it went that way, that I wasn't just perfect and then you go out and practice it and you're like, man, I can't do it like Ryan. I'm trying to do it like the pros. I'm trying to do it like Roger Federer and Naomi Osaka. It's not easy to do it and kick serves the way they do. But if we remember those key points, if we get the grip, we get the toss above us, we keep our chest to the side and we swing up to the right, keeping our chest up and violently brushing and kicking or leading with the edge and spinning it, we're going to be able to get that ball to hit the ground and kick off to the right. Again, if we're right-handed, and that's all that's going to do is help us to hold serve more often. So try those ideas. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, you can roast me on missing so many serves. That's okay. I'm used to it. So guys, thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the comments below. If you work on these ideas, you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reidy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.